It is really important because by the time a horse gets to Badminton, it is a very big team that's behind each and every horse and rider, from the breeder upwards.
Absolutely.
In this case, parents of William.
Again, this horse doesn't appear to have the biggest of trots.
Although a better medium. Just. You can do the gloom and doom bit then. I'll do the canter.
Right, okay, so let's have a look at the shoulder in. So here on the from the front you can see the nose comes to the left, the top of the neck goes to the right. So that shows that he doesn't have an entire bend around his leg, and we could have him a touch more parallel in the half pass to the right. Transition to walk. And now this turning, the horse has quite an easy short walk. That's nearly one of the better pirouettes we've seen from the point of view of a small pirouette. The only thing is on the last stride he stepped out against the rider's leg. But it was relaxed. And now the extension again, which just shows a little bit of running. And it's not the easiest of neck, because actually this horse, when you look at him conformationally, his neck comes out in front of the saddle quite flat, so that he doesn't have a natural big arch, so he doesn't automatically appear very uphill. And in fact I read Lucinda Green's comment in Horse and Hound last week about Williams' dressage test in Kentucky, and she said what she liked was the fact that he didn't try and lift the horse up in front or pull it up in front. He left it in the natural shape that it was, and I feel that's a little bit what he's doing with this one. He's leaving the horse very much in its natural shape, albeit a little bit novice outline, I would call it.
Yeah, but then to quote you, it's fairly good, which is what the judge says, for a 7, isn't it? And he's clocking up a lot of 7s.
Yes.
With
and as we know, I mean, you know, 7s, I mean, if you were ever able to be consistent enough for every movement of your test that you got a 7, that's 70%. Well, how often do you get 70%? The walk will not score a 7. We had a break there, jogging in the middle, not an over track. He's just a little bit of an up and down horse, isn't he, in his movement. His walk's a little bit up and down, his trot's a bit up and down, he's getting his quarters in here before his transition to canter.
Thought he could have just put him in a shoulder in position a little quicker. Half pass is just really hard for us to judge here, because we're at an angle to the arena and our TV's at an angle, but
well, it does make us a little bit more generous for the judge sitting at B, because when we say how could it give it that mark or this mark, we have to say we're in the same position here, don't you? I mean, when you're on the side, you do see things differently.
yeah, you do.
Very nice.
Flying change. But overall very soft, isn't it?
Yes, and I think it is soft.
Little on the
because he isn't
forehand,
trying
but
to
it's
interrupt
really
the outline.
soft and smooth.
As Pammy said, plenty of 7s. We haven't seen the 8s yet, but again, by careful riding.
Why I didn't think to ring you when I was down here in the first place, I don't know. But you got the booking.
I'm very sorry, we've got a
visitor coming out on my
really,
microphone.
really loud visitor telling off her relation. Have you got a mic outside?
Oh, that's why.
Stunning.
Well, we need to move Nana on.
Nice
Okay,
flying
nice
change.
again.
Now he's got an 8. The rhythm is really good, and it's very, very smooth, consistent.
Yep.
Coming now to his last flying change. William is always looking very elegant, rode that extremely efficiently.
Very obedient, wasn't it, through through the canter work and the changes there.
And the 8s have just started to come.
Yeah.
Just pity about the walk.
Yeah.
I think we're going to have to murder somebody just outside our commentary.